Welcome to our fourth video of a series of 8 videos discussing the most common career mistakes by artists and how to fix them, offering you crucial career advice and inside information on how to be successful in the art world. If you haven't seen the first 3 videos of this series yet, feel free to stay tuned until the end of this video and click through to watch our previous video of this series next. In this series, we won't be mentioning obvious ingredients for success, such as talent, training, willpower, or dedication, but we will be sharing with you specific actions and unwritten rules of the art world you should know today to increase your understanding and chances on how to be successful as an artist. As a result, today we are very pleased to present you our 4th video of this series, How to Price Your Art. A very common mistake that can prevent you from having any growth career-wise as an artist is pricing your artworks wrong. A great misconception when it comes to contemporary art is that you can charge whatever you want for an artwork. However, as with any industry, there is a very clear market standard for artists, depending on their curriculum vitae and the offer versus demand for their artworks. Only the right prices will result in good sales, and only by building a steady selling history of sales, your art and your career as an artist will increase in value. We will cover every single career phase throughout this video using a table and discuss the price range of the artworks in relation to the career of the artist. However, please note, this table is somewhat rudimentary version or breakdown of major career events or breakthrough moments which affect the price range of the artist. So it does lack some nuance. For instance, there is a clear difference between gallery shows at small local art galleries versus at mega galleries in major art cities, such as Pace or Gagosian Gallery. Or when it comes to the public collections, there is also a major distinction between being collected by, for instance, your city museum if you live in a small town, versus being featured in the permanent collection of Tate Modern or Centre Pompidou. When you are a beginning artist, meaning you haven't had any exhibitions at the real commercial art galleries yet, you haven't participated in museum shows or art events, nor have you won any renowned art prizes and your artworks don't feature in any public or institutional collections. In short, your artist resume is a blank canvas for now, with the exception of some exhibitions you hosted yourself, an open air market, or an open studio day. In this case, your prices should be situated between $200 up to $2,000. Hence, your works are primarily valued based upon their decorative qualities. The next phase of an artist's career is when you become an emerging artist. Here, you are an artist who is still in the early stages of his or her career, exhibiting at some commercial art galleries by invitation, but not yet making a true mark on the art world by being collected by institutions or featuring in institutional exhibitions. Your artworks should be priced between roughly $2,000 up to $10,000. Now you start to transcend the decorative qualities of your works and have achieved an additional artistic and art historic value, creating collectible objects, even more with a small potential return on investment, raising the prices of your artworks. As a mid-career artist, you start to receive true validation from the art world in the form of institutional exhibitions, and by being collected by renowned private and public collections. Your works will be situated in a price range of $10,000 up to $50,000. When you become a truly established artist, you will surpass the $50,000 mark, up to approximately $500,000 in some cases. You are being represented by industry-leading galleries at this point, featuring in numerous museum shows, and there will be a lot of activity with your works on the secondary market as well. If you would like to know more about the economical value of art, feel free to read our article online, Why is Contemporary Art So Expensive? Next. When it comes to pricing paintings, there is a very simple formula to determine the correct prices for your works. And you will notice these prices resonate with the aforementioned price ranges, depending upon the phase of the career of the artist. The sum of the dimensions of the painting, meaning height plus width, results in the asking price for the painting when being multiplied by the artist's index number. Once again, the artist's index number depends upon the validation you have received from the art world. So, as a beginner artist, your index should be set between 5 and 10 approximately. Doing so, a painting from 100 by 80 centimeters will be priced from $900 up to $1,800. As soon as you start to exhibit more frequently and you're becoming more serious when it comes to your career as a painter, as a beginning artist you can apply an artist index number between 10 and 15. Doing so, the same painting of 100 by 80 centimeters should be priced between $1,800 up to $2,700. When you become a true emerging artist and you're being invited frequently by commercial art galleries to participate in group and solo exhibitions, and you start to gain true interest from various collectors, building the foundation of your selling history, your artist index number should be situated between 15 and 25. The asking price of the aforementioned 100 by 80 centimeter painting has now achieved the market standards in galleries for emerging artists, resulting in an asking price between $2,700 and $4,500. Don't raise your prices too quickly, however, during this phase. As long as you can keep up with your artistic production, it is a good thing to keep selling within this price range so your selling history continues to grow and your offer of available works does not become too big. Doing so, the offer versus demand balance will make your works more scarce with only a limited offer of works available. Only at this point you can start to raise your index number, but do it slightly. If you start to surpass these numbers due to an increasing demand for your artworks, probably by now you will have a steady and decent gallery representation who are able to advise you and use their experience when it comes to growing artists' careers when it comes to pricing. So from here on, pricing your artworks will no longer be an issue for you to solve by yourself. Therefore, it is of utmost importance to find the right gallery for you and to truly invest in a long-term, synergetic collaboration, something we will discuss further in our next video of this series. To conclude, you must also try to be as discreet as possible with your pricing. Don't show prices on your artist's website or on other online marketplaces. This might scare away gallery owners to work with you if they see you would be selling your works at cheap prices they cannot compete with online by selling directly to the client. Further, if a collector would buy your artwork via a gallery one day and he or she discovers you sell your works on your website or on Saatchi or any other marketplace at a lower price, he or she will rightfully feel that they have been overcharged, damaging their trust, and he or she will probably never buy one of your works again or at a gallery who was willing to work with you. In short, don't charge too little simply to sell something. In the long term, this might be harmful, but also don't charge too much or you won't build any history of sales. Follow the aforementioned market standards and do it discreetly. Stay tuned for our next video of this series in which we will share the next step to being a successful artist, building upon the first 4 videos as stepping stones. In fact, you can already read the other steps in our online article, which is the foundation of this video series, titled 8 Mistakes Artists Make and How to Fix Them. Or read our extensive article on how to succeed as an artist, everything you actually need to know. Feel free to have a look at our services for artists on www.contemporaryartissue.com, and of course we are looking forward to answering your questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure to watch our previous video of this series, How to Become an Art Expert, next. Support us on Patreon and feel free to consider subscribing to stay posted on more contemporary art. Bye.